Academy, welcome to another edition of FA Today. I'm Haley Hill, here with Meredith Bond, ready to kick off another super Franklin Academy week.
Coming to you from Franklin Academy's very own The High School Experience Studios, join us this week for FA Today. Now let's have a super Pat Power welcome for this week's anchor.
Now before we launch into the show, Franklin Academy Media would like to dedicate this show to Mr. Cheney.
Our first segment has exciting news for those of you in music classes. Mia Shang has the story.
FA Today is excited to announce that Franklin Academy will have a new extracurricular activity, marching band. Mr. Robinson, who will be the instructor, gives us the details.
Fortunately, it'll be almost a year-round marching band opportunity to give the kids a chance to really work their physical skills, a lot of running, a lot of push-ups, a lot of physical building that we have to do when we play our instrument and march at the same time. I've got Miss Watkins, one of our English teachers. She's going to help me with a color guard, and I have made some contacts with some of my friends that I've worked with over the years to work with the drum line and the marching instructing, and I will be doing the wind playing and the brass and the woodwind part of the music. So we're really excited about that. Hope that all the band kids will sign up for that, and maybe some of the kids in the school that might be interested in doing the flag work. We'd certainly love to have you.
We'll go to competitions on the weekend and maybe even perform at some basketball half times maybe. So sadly I'm having to resign from coaching cheerleading because I have more experience with this. I was in the color guard when I was in marching band in high school, so I'll be working with the flag lines and teaching them how to twirl rifles and sabers. So it'll be a lot of fun. You get to dress up in costumes and march in a show that has a theme around it. So I'm excited. This is a great opportunity for Franklin Academy band students.
This has been Mia Shang for FA Today. Back to Haley and Meredith in the studio.
The English department will be trying something new in the fourth quarter to help students on their senior projects. Jesse Frutiger has more on this new project.
Hey, I'm Jesse Frutiger. So fourth quarter, there'll be an assigned essay given to all the juniors because this year's seniors were so bad at writing the senior paper. Here's more with Mrs. Cox.
All right, this year we are going to introduce a junior project paper. It's just to prepare you for the senior project, and this will take place during fourth quarter. It's going to be your mini senior project paper. This is basically just to help you, almost like a stepping stone into your senior project. So you will have a presentation that will be for a test grade. You'll have a paper that will be for a test grade. The good thing is that you get to choose what you want to write your paper about. However, this is going to take some significant time to make sure that you actually have all the steps that you need in order to begin your senior project. We're really excited to start working with you, and we'll start this year. We'll just implement it for upcoming juniors as well.
That's all for now, FA. Back to you guys in the studio.
Have you ever wanted to have more options for zero period? Well, now that opportunity has arrived. Let's go to Meredith and Caro for the latest information on future plans for zero period course options.
Hey Franklin Academy, Meredith here with some exciting news. For all you people out there who are wanting to get more class credits, next year there's word going around that there will be more opportunities for zero period classes.
So over the last few years, we've noticed a really big increase in students signing up for zero period electives, and those are limited as far as numbers. So we looked at the possibility of maybe adding some more elective classes in, and we sent out a survey to students earlier this quarter and asked them if they would be interested in taking a zero period elective if it were offered, or more electives were offered, and got a pretty good response on that. So I think what they're going to end up doing is each department is going to offer 2 electives for zero period.
And those teachers that we draw from randomly will end up teaching the first year's worth of zero period, and then the next year we'll draw lots again.
And I think how we're going to get those signed up for is we'll send an email out at the beginning of next year because we didn't get it into the registration. That wasn't planned early enough. And send an email out, and if anybody's interested in taking it, they can register for it at the beginning of next year.
This will allow our students to have better transcripts with padded grades, of course, and better grades, and then also a variety of courses.
That's all we have for you this week, FA. Have a great day.
Let's head on over to Tucker Monroe with a look at the new opportunity that will be phased next school year, which offers more freedom to seniors.
Tucker Monroe here with some surprising news. Soon Franklin Academy will allow students to travel off campus for lunch. We interviewed FA administrators to gain insight to the rationale behind this change.
The reason why we're doing this is because our teachers need a break, and this will provide them the time in which to do it.
They've tried really hard. It's really important for them to keep their spirits up during this last year, and we thought that it'd be a good benefit and a good morale boost for all involved.
Juniors will have this opportunity in the future if they have a collective GPA of 3.5.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we need to stay kind of within the boundaries of lunch a bit, but one thing to look at, we have flex right after lunch, so, that's not really a class. So, students could just stay on through flex. Well, I don't know about you, but when I travel down Capitol, the restaurants get better and better the closer I get to Raleigh, so I don't know. That can be a little bit of a drive, but I'm sure we could be a little flexible with the time in terms of when they have to be back. I think that would be fine. Well, I've thought about that, and I just always come back to, have you ever seen the Beverly Hillbillies? No. Yeah, I just think of the car in Beverly Hillbillies. They put a lot of people inside that thing, and a lot of stuff too. So I'm figuring most of these vehicles, if you really pack people in there, you could get a dozen or more.
I'm not sure why they want to, but yes, they can go ahead and do that as well.
This week's teacher features truly bittersweet for Franklin Academy students who will be saying goodbye to FA's beloved IT administrator, Mr. Cheney, who will be departing at the beginning of the 2014-2015 academic year. Let's head over to Kinsey Ness with the details.
Here at FA, we all bond over undying love for Mr. Cheney. Rumors have been going around that our beloved Mr. Cheney is being recruited to work at the Apple headquarters in California. We sat down with Mr. Cheney to get the real story.
Yes, I am leaving to go work for Apple. When I worked for Apple originally, I was trying to get a job on part of their professional services team, part of Apple that goes and sets up schools to run iPad initiatives. And I wasn't able to do it from the role I had at Apple there before, and they said the best way to do it is to get a job in a school and learn the systems and work with that part of Apple first. And then maybe later on down the road, they can work a connection to professional services. But I'm going to be part of a professional services team that works up and down the East Coast. So I'm going to California for a few months to Apple headquarters to do some training and get a part of that team. And then I'll be in the area sometimes. I don't really know where I'm going to be. I've just said I would like to stay on the East Coast. But who knows where they'll actually put me. I'm leaving at the end of the year. I'm going to be here just a little bit past graduation to kind of set up for next year and train the people coming in after me to kind of deal with the new stuff we're getting. But then once that's set up, probably beginning in July, I'll be going to California. I will miss sweet tea and good barbecue. Anytime I go to California, those are the two things that they just don't have. The weather is nice, the scenery is nice, but the food just doesn't match up. Yeah, I'll miss being here. I'll miss working with you guys, and any chance I get to pop back in and say, hey, I definitely will.
This has been Kinsey Ness with the inside scoop on everyone's favorite person, Mr. Cheney.
Next year, Franklin Academy will offer students an opportunity for more hands-on learning. Dustin Wright has the latest on exciting new electives and a new building being added to the Franklin Academy.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. I'm Dustin Wright, and this week I have a developing story for you. Recently, Mr. Luddy has purchased 6.4 acres of land, which is located behind me next to the FA5 soccer field. This lot of land will be used to build a new building, which will offer students exciting new electives. Let's go to Mr. Mahaley to find out more.
We hope to have the new building finished in about 6 months, so pretty quickly. It won't take us long at all to put that building out there. Well, we're hoping about 45,000 square feet of space for us to be able to use in the new annex. We're going to see how many we can fit in there. You know, when you're talking about putting a nuclear fusion lab in there, then you've got to make sure that you have the right kind of equipment in there, and you know, we'll have the standard safety things, but I think having high school students work with radioactive elements is a real good practice for the future and the next generation.
The annex, which will be modeled after FA5, will include a nuclear fusion lab, auto body shop, wood shop, and home ec. These are just some of the many exciting new electives being offered here at Franklin Academy.
And now for your FA Today headline announcements.
On Thursday during Flex, the Snack Club will be eating and meeting in Miss Mahaley's room. Changes in the school year influenced by inclement weather will be reflected by addition of extra week of snow days added to the next school year. The official word is that graduation will be pushed farther into the summer to accommodate this change. This means next year's last day of school will fall on June 13th. Please plan vacations accordingly.
Don't forget to buy your yearbook. We told you that prices were rising, and now the current cost direct from the publisher is $119, so order soon and pay up.
The Franklin Academy iPad initiative will be concluded at the end of May this year, as iPads from FA will be returned and collected to Apple as our loan program closes. It was decided that future students will not be issued iPads except for the use in class sets. This experimental project had a great run at FA, and other schools across the nation learned from our experiment here.
Mr. Cheney's influence in this project is appreciated, and we wish him the best with his future endeavors with Apple. For more information on the findings from the 4-year iPad program, visit the official FA iPad Wikispace site. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of FA Today.
You can believe what you want to from the show or not.
The choice is yours.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Come on. Come on, guess. Guess. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? April Fool's Day?